Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler reviews, series videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I've been waiting like 2 years for this item to come out. Hopefully it's worth it, but we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck, and whilst I'm doing all that, folks, excuse me, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. And folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, folks? What happens to be my Death Grip shirt. And if you're unfamiliar with the movie Death Grip, yeah, it's not a concert shirt, although it probably could be. I would definitely be the type of person who would listen to a band called Death Grip. Death Grip is a low-budget, independent martial arts film that came out a while ago now, probably maybe over a decade ago now, starring this individual, Mr. Eric Jacobus, who for quite a while was very prominent in, the sort of independent martial arts film scene. He did quite a few little movies for himself. These days, he still kind of does some stuff here and there, but he's got a lot of irons in the coals. He's worked in motion cap for video games and stuff like that. But he still puts out stuff on his YouTube channel periodically. Extremely talented guy. I love this movie. Like, it is one of those ones that punched well above its weight class. Like, it could have just been fun for the sake of fun, but no, it's actually, I'm not saying it's, a brilliant piece of perfect cinema, but it's a good movie. If you're interested, let me know. I'll kind of point you in the right direction. But anyway, so what am I trying for today, folks? What are we doing here? Why have I been waiting like 2 years for this? I don't know why I've been waiting like 2 years for it. I kept hearing about this item, and then I would look for it, and I'd never find it. So I don't know if they were just doing it like a regional thing or what was happening, or maybe they're doing like test markets. But finally, like 2 days ago, I saw that it was a thing, and I made sure to check, and it was a thing. So, what is the thing? It's from McDonald's, and it happens to be... It's their Chicken Big Mac! It finally fucking happened. I can go over there and I can hit up my friend Nate, because he was asking me about this like last year when they were kind of teasing it. So, yeah, it's a chicken version of their Big Mac. Okie doke. Now, here's the thing, folks. We got that Big Mac sauce. Here's the thing. I'm going to review that. I'm going to review that. But I'm not just going to review the Chicken Big Mac. No, I'm going to do a comparison against the OG Big Mac. Because, yeah. Plus, extra food. So, this is also my lunch. So, yeah. So, let's get a thing for the thing here real quick. Oh, the Big Macs there. Not the easiest things to hold and to make stay together. Alright. Let's get a thing for the thing. It looks like this. We're going to kind of Alright. First of all, let's try out the Chicken Big Mac. Alright. Oh. Okay. It's fine. It is exactly what I expected it to be, which is effectively you take a couple of their McChickens, put them together, and put on some Big Mac sauce. It's not exactly throwing a lot at me that, is taking me by surprise. I guess if nothing else, it's sort of the question of, okay, how does the chicken work in concert with the Big Mac elements? It's honestly fine. Big Mac sauce, I don't say what you want about McDonald's. Big Mac sauce is good. It's got a nice tanginess to it. I mean, the chicken itself is okay. It's, I mean, you know, it's a McChicken chicken. It's not anything close to like a proper chicken sandwich. By the way, this review is going to end up in my Chicken Sandwich Wars playlist, which is a playlist for just chicken sandwiches. You know, but yeah, I mean, it's not going to be up there with, you know, your Popeyes, your KFC, what have you. It's fine. It gets the job done. I like the crispiness of the chicken. I'll give it that. I mean, it's perfectly fine. It's definitely a somewhat, I mean, it's obviously a different experience than a normal Big Mac, but at the same time familiar. I mean, it's kind of a fun little thing, I guess. But let's compare it against the actual Big Mac, because I haven't had a Big Mac in I don't know how long. I'm more of a double quarter pounder myself. That's what I meant to say. I mean, here's the thing. I think the Big Mac itself works better because the Big Mac was designed to work the way that it's supposed to. You know, it was specifically created and developed with all of its elements in mind, and I do think it does a better job of carrying those elements. I feel like you're getting more of the tanginess from the Big Mac sauce as well as from like the pickles and stuff like that. And I feel like the beef, you know, even though it's, you know, fairly thin patties for what they are, I do feel like the beef, it kind of simultaneously, it allows the other elements to work a little bit better, to be highlighted a little bit more. But at the same time, I feel like it itself, because it's a more distinct flavor from everything, you know, chicken is a great flavor, of course, but it is a little bit neutral compared to like beef or pork or something, you know. It's why you can use it in so many things so easily. I feel like the beef stands out more, whereas with the chicken, the best aspect of that is the crispiness, the textural aspect of it. Plus, I do like the fact that it is a little bit more pronounced in its thickness, let's put it that way. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just because, you know, I'm more familiar with the normal Big Mac, but I do think a normal Big Mac just works better. I think the flavor combinations there are better. The chicken Big Mac isn't bad at all, but, nah. Let's get one more bite from the chicken Big Mac. Yeah. I just don't feel like it does. Like, it's not a bad experience at all. But I think the fact of the matter is, McDonald's chicken, it's obviously not the best chicken. You know, it is what it is, it does what it does. But I feel like maybe if you had like some really proper fried chicken patties to go off of, this could maybe work in a better way. But two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? And number 3, is it better than the normal Big Mac? Maybe on occasion, sure for fun, no. I think, for me personally, it's not a bad experience. I don't mind it as a sandwich. And for shits and giggles, while it's around, I might get it again one time. But it's the thing of, would I get it as a fast food chicken sandwich? As like, a fast food chicken sandwich of choice? No, absolutely not. Not when you have Popeyes and KFC and, a lot of other places that are just doing better work. This is more for the fun of it. It's more for the niche of it versus it being a particularly spectacular item on any end. It's not an amazing chicken sandwich. It's not as good as the Big Mac, in my opinion. Like I said, I think the Big Mac works better because it was built from the ground up to be that item. This, let's be honest, it's just a little bit of a cash grab that McDonald's can do. They already have everything that's involved. All it is just, hey, take the, McChickens, put it in, again, just a Big Mac package, So, yeah, I mean, I don't dislike it or anything, but I don't think it's anything spectacular. So, if I'm recommending it, though, for fun, full on for fun. It's one of those things where if you're on the fence about it, don't. Because it's not going to throw anything your way that I think is going to be life-changing or, I don't think it's going to become your favorite chicken sandwich. And while I'm sure there's people out there who would probably prefer it over their traditional Big Mac, I also feel like there's probably going to be more people who, again, especially if you're fans of the Big Mac, this just feels lacking by comparison. So, if you want to try it while, the getting's good, while it's, still a new item, and it's like, ooh, sure. But beyond that, you really don't need to invest in this one. It's fun, but that's about it. And it's not even that fun. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your folks. Go over there themselves a truly 2 Big Macs for lunch-tastic rest of your life. No, let's hope you do better than that. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes. Folks, when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, what should they do next? Should they go over there and do a fish Big Mac? I would try that. I actually enjoy a fish sandwich from McDonald's. If you're interested in my opinion on fish sandwiches, by the way, I did a Lent special for fish sandwiches back in, was it 2022 or 2023? One or the other. But I have an entire playlist of just me trying fast food fish sandwiches, like just every place I could find them. So, but yeah, like I said, what do you think? Let's get a fucking a McRib Big Mac, right? I think we could. Big brain ideas. Anyway,